go, baby. Okay. Ooh. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies. No, we don't need that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Imagine if you could instantly create infinite
Easy chords, huh? All right. Okay. I think we is back, baby. So, why don't we start with the intro, ladies and gentlemen? Well, welcome back to another Skits Tony live stream. My name is Skits, and finally we wake up during the early hours of the AM to stream a little bit. Because, yes, it is 8 a.m. 8:01 a.m. EST now. And let me tell you, we are feeling pretty nice. We are feeling pretty nice, ladies and gentlemen. We went to sleep at a roughly decent hour last night. And hopefully the internet and the electricity are not going to be acting up crazy today, because if it does, then we're obviously going to have a problem, and we don't want to have any problem with the internet today. Yesterday was pretty insane, brother. We had multiple crash outs throughout the day, and boy, oh boy, not really pleasant. Not really pleasant. Not really the most pleasant thing. So, hopefully the plan today is different. Hopefully we're able to stream for a decent chunk of time. I, for one, would love to. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens. And yeah. Ooh. I see my homie Gamer 404 Convictor, baby. And he says, yo, what's up? What's up, Mr. Convict? It's been a minute, my G. Good morning. How we doing, Mr. Convict? One of the best gamers of all time. Woo! What's crack-a-lackin', my G? Good morning, man. I believe. You know, my stupid ass is gonna say we have not spoken this new year. And you know what? I am actually so out of touch with reality that I have no idea if we really have or have not spoken this year, my G. I'm gonna have to apologize for that, bro. And nothing much, bro. Well, you don't have to be up to much, really. But it would be great, you know, if you were doing something. But if you're just watching the stream, that is all right, my G. Now, what is crack-a-lackin', my man? What have you been up to? Good morning, brother. And to my G Convict, hopefully you've been having an amazing time. An amazing, it is the 21st of January, 2026. And I just hope that everything in your life is going excellently, my G. And you know, we just want life, your life, to be smooth sailing, baby. And yeah, to anybody tuning in, past, present, or future, I don't know how you're going to time travel from the future and be listening to this. But to anybody out there who's listening to me right now, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what you do for a living, I just hope you're in your happy, safe, and cozy place. All right? Let me also open Discord for a minute, brother, because we got to take care of something. We got to take care of being... Uh-oh, I did not get that much stuff, did I? We got to be in the Discord streaming channel so that we can use... There we go. That soundboard. That's the only thing Discord is useful for. It's not talking with your friends. It's not doing any of that. It's using the soundboard. And also, by the way, if you are curious, we are listening to The Reawakening again, a Pokemon Synthwave mix by the good people over at Spacewave FM. So if you guys want to ever check that out, did I put it here? Yes, I did. You can find it on the music channel. MIG Convict says, yep, or yeah, man, it is shaping up to be a great year. 2026, huh? Do you have any goals in mind, my G, or any dreams that you want to accomplish, or any dreams that you want to get closer towards? Is there anything amazing or incredible happening in your 2026? Or, you know, you don't have anything specific to pursue? You're just taking it day by day. You're just pimping. Whatever the case may be, my young man. Again, hopefully your 2026 is doing great, my man. I can't believe it's almost going to be the first month of the year is already going to go boom in a snap of a finger. In 10 more days, brother, we will no longer be in January, which is absolutely crazy. Can you guys believe that? Holy moly. And yeah, cast Camelot teleport. The 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚 teleport. So yeah, before we go questing, which is what we are supposed to be doing, we are going to be doing some very minor things, like a birdhouse run, as you can tell it. And 2026 is going to be goated, says the legend Convict. Absolutely. And my 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚 baby in the building. Hey legend, back to you, my man, and congrats on mining the other night. Thank you, brother. Give a round of applause for the legend himself, 𝗥𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚. Where is it? There we go. Thank you, my G. And before we continue speaking, my legend 𝗥𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚, hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Welcome back to the stream, brother. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the well wishes, man. I appreciate you, brother. And yeah, man, likewise, hopefully you're having a beautiful day, a beautiful week. And hopefully everything in Aegis land, you know, in the land of the Aegis, is going as good as it possibly can be, brother. You know? We wouldn't have it any other way, brother. And yeah, man, we did eventually get mining yesterday. It has been only a few days, right? Since last, when did we get mining? We got it on Friday. And yeah, as you can see, we do got 99 mining, baby. Let's go. And yeah, we are questing right now in old school RuneScape. We are setting ourselves up to do the 99 runecrafting grind. But before we can do that, we just got to quest like Matt Lads and level up the account. And my 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚 guy says, thanks. It has been an epic day today. Nice, man. And I got a 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚 on my Iron Man today. And I got super lucky. That's awesome, my G. Insane, baby. We got to give a round of applause for that, man. Where is that? There we go, man. Congratulations to the homie 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚 for getting super lucky with the loot. That is incredible stuff, brother. Nice, man. That definitely must feel insane. Now, the only bad thing is I have absolutely no idea what a 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚 is, but I'm going to guess it's a very cool item that, yeah, man, a lot of people want. I mean, what else could it be, right? What else could it be, brother? And Aegis and Convict are saying hi to each other. That's what we like to see. We also need this thing activated, brother. Yeah. And it is a 1 in a 10,000 drop, and it makes the dragon fire shield. Shit. All right, we're gonna have to do this. One up for the dragon fire shield. That's awesome, man. Well, you know, you said it was epic, so I'm gonna take your word for it, my G, and second how epic that is, you know. Let's just say that. And blushy, nice, my G. Amazing. I don't know what I could say, like what's super epic about what I'm doing right now. I guess what I'm doing right now is super average, really, questing and stuff. We've done 97 quests now. We're gonna get close to the 100 mark, and we have 175 quest points, which would be, I've got more than half. And I've also done more than half the quest. Let's go, baby. So, okay, I think now we are absolutely ready to begin. And before we begin, though, we got all these things to deposit. So finally, we have all these things. How many nests do we got? 831. What's the net worth? 301 million. I like that. I like that. 301 million net worth. We're going up little by little. How many Renards do I got, brother? 1,600. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I'm liking that. And all right, we need to go to Varrock, because since we're going to be questing, we're going to get ready for that. And guys, how is your week coming along? Aegis Convict. Anybody tuning in, how's your week going on? Or how's your week going by? Has it been a good week? Are you guys chilling? Are you guys studying? Are you guys working? What are you guys up to this week? It is Wednesday, so half the week has already gone by. Again, time is going by insanely fast. And yo, my dude, how we feeling? It's the legend, Sir Carnage X, baby. And too quick working and chilling. Yeah, man. I says Aegis. I have to agree, man. Time is going by way too freaking fast, brother. Way too fast. And my legend Extra Carnage X. Yo, my dude, how we feeling before I answer? Hopefully my legend Extra Carnage X is having a beautiful day. And yeah, man, I'm doing great. I'm just here chilling. Again, we're not doing something that crazy. We are playing old school RuneScape. We're about to start questing an log whose higher version you can burn. What? So, yeah, man, just chilling. Just chilling. 5,000 coins for building materials. Or 18,000 if you want to buy a flam tear. Can we get this shit from the GE? Flam tear hammer. And yeah, man. Just chilling, brother. How about you? What's going on? And woke up at 4 a.m., did some grinding, did my thing now, and I'm chilling. Let's go, man. Nice, my G. And Gamer says it's a good week, man. Just chilling, a chill week. I'm a chill guy, just chilling in a very chill week, chilling. Nice. I can applaud to that, my G. Nice. And Extra Carnage, the legend, he's saying wazza. All right, brothers. Let me see what. Okay, we can do something. And we need inventory slots. We need 11. And flam tear. I don't have this shit. Flam tear hammer. How much is that, brother? Let's see. Flam. We got a flam tear hammer. Only 5,800K. I am going to buy that. I don't care what the price of that is. Here we go. So I don't even know what the flam tear thing does. But yeah. And oh, I see another legend in the building. Grab your binoculars, baby. Because I see a name that is legendary. Let's go, baby. Doobie doo, baby. Good morning. Good morning back, my G. We're about to get an insane ice snowstorm here in the south. People are freaking out, LOL. Well, my G, time to brace up, baby. Time to brace up and get ready for the storm then, my G. What the hell is this? A flam tear bracelet. I'm getting that. We need that for the quest. And 5,000 for building materials. I need 5,000 coins. My net worth is going to go down. All right, let's enter 5,000 coins. 2 ashes. Where the hell do I got that? And there we go. We actually got some ashes. Great. And to my legend Doobs again, man. The absolute legend himself. Hopefully my G Doobs is having a beautiful day. Let's go, baby. And God bless you, my G. Hopefully you're having a good one. Hopefully your Wednesday is only one of infinite blessings. And to any of those of you who might be wondering what the hell is going on screen, let me tell you. We are doing some quests. We're getting ready to do this quest. I believe I'm going to do it like that. You know, I need prayer, brother. Oh, man. I got barrows, right? I got a barrows teleport somewhere. Yeah, I do. Okay, this is what we're going to do. And Doobie says, Gamer and Sir Carnage, hello, my homies. What's up? Positive vibes incoming. Let's go, baby. And right now where I'm at, it's negative 34 degrees Celsius plus the wind chill, so it's negative 37. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, man, I know Canadian winters are tough. That does not sound good, man. That sounds absolutely insane. Jesus. That is quite tough. Okay, we're gonna... He said combat gear. But do we need the combat gear, bro? And do we have anything we can teleport, which is we can do with air runes to Camelot? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna deposit the fire runes then. And if you go outside, says the legend XR Carnage X, you might get frostbite, or you will definitely get windburn. Damn, brother. Yeah, man. I know what a Canadian winter is like. Let me tell you, man. It is absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever experienced something that brutally cold, though. But in St. Catharines, Ontario, which was where I was at chilling, man, it got to like negative 27 or negative 25 at some point. And that is brutal if you ask me. Okay, we got all these things. We need a Barrows teleport now. I'm going to actually take a little bit more cash. There we go. And are we sure we're fine? We got everything, right? What do I not have? Maybe more extra law rooms. I'll just do that. And my legend Doobie says, charging up my Steam Deck and Switch, bracing for loss of power. What will I do without contact with my homies and OSRS? Well, if the power goes out, brother, and you don't have electricity or access to the internet, you can do some meditating, you can do some inner work, or you could just look at the ceiling until the internet or the electricity comes back. You can read a good book. You can do a lot of things, man, but you just have to be up for it, right? At least here in Venezuela, where I am currently, we are masters of just doing other things because, again, the electricity and the internet are so unstable. You just have to cope with it. Yesterday, for example, the internet just died like 2 hours deep into the stream, and there were no signs of it coming back. But what ended up happening before I was starting to go insane was my mom called me, and conveniently we spoke for a long time, for like an hour. And after talking to my mom, I just read, man. I read stuff, and I took some time to really think about what's going on, look within, clear myself. I also recorded a YouTube video, by the way, and it's already uploaded in the YouTube channel, baby. If you guys have not seen it, it's called I Finally Got 99 Mining in Old School RuneScape. You can go ahead and watch that. Give it a like, give it a comment. You know how it is. You know how we do. We YouTubers gotta do what we gotta do, baby. And yeah, man. And I see the legend 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚, aka Cody, baby. He says, yo. I'll say yo back. Good morning, my G. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Welcome back to the legend Cody, aka 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜. Again, happy week, happy Wednesday, my G. Happy 21st of January. Hopefully everything is going nice and amazing, my man. What is the legend Cody up to? And he tells Doobie, yeah, read some books. If the internet or electricity are out, always, I'd say that's a goated option, man. Reading is insane. I love reading myself as well. Should do more of that than spend time on the internet, let me tell you. Me specifically. So, yeah, and that's what I'll do, says Doobie. I'll check out my ceiling, make sure it's straight, and read a book or something. That's great, man. That's a champion mindset. Yes, sir. All right, are we ready to do this? We are ready to do this. I'm breaking this ish. I have combat and stuff. Let's see. We're going to start Shades of Morton. Hopefully this is not insane. And let's see what this be about. The Shades of Morton quest. We've got all the requirements. Got everything we need. We've got the graceful on. So let's take care of some gaming now, shall we? Been playing some RuneScape 3. This new update was great for it, says the legend Cody. Nice, man. And working on some necromancy. Let's go, baby. Now, what does it say? Search the shelf in the south building of Morton. How do we search for that? Oh, there we go. And we have an interesting looking book on the shelf. Read the diary. Start the Shades of Morton quest. You know, again, man, damn, man, this thing is long. So, add ashes to a 𝗥𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜 potion. Boom. Okay. And use the serum 207 on 𝗥𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡. Okay. And I actually like this quest you're on, says the legend Cody. Nice, man. And okay, this is afflicted 𝗥𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗪. Gotta use it on him. And excellent, you've made your own serum and it seems to work well. Many thanks for using the serum on me, but beware, might start to change. What are all these shadowy creatures? You know? And kill 5 lore shades and pick up their remains. Okay. I'll do that. I'm gonna slamp them. Come on, man. Okay. I got a remain. And the legend Doobs asks, hey Cody, you recommend an Iron Man playthrough on RuneScape 3 or just a main? I know there's so much going on in that game. My G, if you want to make your life easier, play a main, bro. You already have an Iron Man in old school RuneScape. Go make your life easier. Just make a main account. But hey, at the end of the day, homie gonna do what homie gonna do. So everything is fair game. Actually, let me wear my drip, brother. I also have a main account in RuneScape 3. I actually got a lot of gold in RuneScape 3, baby. Thanks to the homie Xander, though. What would I be without my homie Xander? And, okay. Use the serum and talk to 𝗥𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚 again. Okay. Buy some of olive oil jug. So, okay, buy some olive oil. What else? And 5 timber beams. Timber beams. The fuck is that? How? Timber beams. Okay, there are no timber beams. From the builder store. Ah, look at that. From the builder store. Okay, okay. 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 Talk. Where the hell is the builder store? Talk. Do I know how I can make? No, okay. Where the hell is that? Is it here? Well, I can't. Where is the builder store? Afflicted? Well. Okay. We are definitely missing something here. Ah, can I see the building store? There we go. My bad. Okay, we need to buy 5 timber beams. 5 timber beams. 25 swamp paste. Okay. And 5 limestone bricks. Now there's something here. There's something here that I can drop. And I need 5 timber beams, which I got. And limestone bricks, right? Yeah. Okay. Now we got what we need. We can actually repair this shit. Let's go, man. Now, I was I was confused, man, for a second here. Let me catch up with the champ. And yeah, maybe I'll take it easy and not sweat my balls off for once. I would, man, you know. I would most definitely okay, repair the temple northeast. Okay, we gotta repair this shit in 377. So, okay, let me actually switch worlds then. Switch worlds to 377. I guess we'll do it here. Morton. Okay. And Cody says, I tried the Iron Man. With you already having an Iron Man and osrs, you can handle this. They still have all content here. And, okay, how do we repair this? Until 20 sanctity. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. So there's a lot of helpful stuff in it too. They kind of have their own rune light built for it. Wait a second. I'm not reading what I should be. And Cody says, I tried the Iron Man. With you already having an Iron Man and osrs, you could handle this. They still have all the old content in here, so it'll be familiar in that content. The new content will be rough. Okay. And my G Millie in the building, and also Big Lick in the building. Morning skits, how are we doing today? Ask Big Lick, and ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, my G Millie. And everything's going great, my man. You know, just chilling, just gaming. Hopefully Millie and the homie Big Lick are having a beautiful day. And I also see Mark over there. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Big Lick. Good morning, Millie. And wait. I need to repair it for 20 sanctity. Let me keep repairing it, I guess. Okay. Keep repairing the temple until 20 sanctity. Okay. And now use olive oil here. Okay, can we... Wait a second, boys. I'll look into chat right now in a bit. Oh my god. Keep repairing this thing until 20 sanctity. Okay, let me use serum here. Okay, with 2 or more doses on the temple's fire. And light the fire altar. What the hell is going on? This is... There we go. Use the sacred oil on the log. And use the pyre log in a funeral pyre. Use the pyre log in a funeral pyre. Then, where is this? What funeral pyre? What are you talking about? Is this the funeral pyre? Use here. Okay, nothing interesting. Use the pyre log. What the fuck was that? Use the thing. Nothing interesting happens, it says. The holy fire is sanctified. Oh my god, what's going on here? What am I doing wrong? Or do I have to go? I gotta go down there. Okay, my bad. Okay. So, my bad, boys. I am kind of gaming right now, and I gotta do this first, and then allure remain. Finally burn it. Okay. Use the serum 202 thing on this guy. Are we done? Okay, let me see. Okay. Wait a second. Uh-huh. Okay. And let's talk to this homie. Okay. Let me use. Okay. Okay, whatever the fucking... I gotta attack this thing. It's not letting me use the thing. Get the hell out of here, bro. Let me close the door. Let me attack this one just in case. Jesus, this amount of gaming is insane. There we go. There we go. We got the quest done, baby. There we go. We got to give myself a round of applause, man. Jesus. Okay, so let's catch up. So, Millie says, ho ho, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, my G. Cody says, I honestly made a main after the Iron Man. It's worth having the main, honestly. Let's go. Doobie says, decisions. Thanks for the insight, Cody. My legend Big League says, morning skits. How are we doing today? Doing great, my G. How about you? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. And Cody says, honestly, shoot for the Iron Man for real. You like the experience anyways. There's a lot of helpful stuff in it too. They kind of have their own roulette build into it. Nice. That's probably what I'll just do. GE and just buying stuff kills the fun for me. Kind of excited to check it out. Let's go. And Merry Christmas, bro, says Gamer. I guess Santa came late this year. Let's go. Cody says, I love the necromancy skill, though. It's a combat skill that breaks out their typically combat triangle. Nice. And Mark says, come to Papa. Yes, Daddy, I'm already here. What's that? Cody says, I'd make a group Iron Man with you. Nice, man. Yo, I finally slept a decent amount of time. That's great. And I'm here in the building. Let's go, baby. And yes, Mr. Gamer. And Millie asks Mark, how are you doing now that you're well rested? Doobie tells Sins, great idea. I'm down. Already made an account. Jim Earwax, I'll holler when I'm about to play. Probably this weekend. Let's go, man. And I understand, fine, sir. Gamer says. Cody says, that's cool. Just let me know and I'll make one. Let's go. Mark says, better than when I wake up at 2:30 a.m. Nice. And what I just like in RuneScape 3, says Cody, there's actually a benefit to getting over total XP amount of 99 skills. Actually go to that level 120 compared to it just being a virtual level in OSRS. Nice, man. Doobie says, I'll have to have you show me how to get the classic UI. Can't stand the mud and blue layout. I know what you mean. And bro, your last workout vid, I can see the muscle development in your back when you do push-ups. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. I am. I actually, matter of fact, I'm so amazing. I'm on the road to the Super Saiyan. Gotta give a round of applause. Yeah, man, I'm very consistent. I'm very proud of myself too, man. We worked out yesterday. Today we rest, which is pretty nice. And Mark says, yo, Daniel, pick up the phone. What's that? And yeah, man, it's actually pretty great, man. It's very great. I can at the very least double now what I used to do in the beginning. What the F is this? This is Canifus Blamibus. Well, before we do that, let's head to the GE. Let's head to the GE first and get all the things that we need. Oh my God, this quest looks pretty insane. The list of things that we need is absolutely insane, man. And Skits, I'll never change, bro. You're such a rare character in today's world. Love you and everyone in this community. Blessed. Thank you, my G. I appreciate you, my man. Give a round of applause for the legend Dubious, baby. I mean, of course I'm amazing. I'm the best gamer of all time. The best YouTuber of all time. 99 agility in game. 99 minor in game. What else? Soon to be the most insane old school RuneScape player of all time. Big baby, big legs, succulent legs, big baby daddy, big skits, baby. Huh? Huh. Of course the world don't make him like me anymore, baby. But you know, I have faith, at least, that in the boys. What the fuck is this truth serum shit? Man, I got a lot of truth serums and all these things that a G really don't need, huh? Oh my God, the list of things is absolutely crazy. Hey, you breach, says the homie. Well, you know, since you guys are somewhat an extension of me, you know, in the vein or in the narrative that, you know, the same energy attracts the same energy, right? Like sometimes people make the argument that opposites attract, like, you know, how magnets work, the positive and the negative, just. But, you know, when it comes to people, like sometimes you might be drawn to people who have opposite characteristics, but, you know, generally speaking, you attract what you are, right? Or you hang out with people who are similar to you, also especially in energy levels, right? So, you know, if I'm the most handsome, the most sexy, the most insane of all time gamer, YouTuber, content creator, then that also makes you somebody very insane, somebody very sexy, and somebody, you know, who could have the accolades I got. But, yeah, you know, do you know Zeus? The Greek god from Mount Olympus? Do you have a relationship with him? Like, I do. Matter of fact, he owes me. He owes me a favor. I could tell Zeus right now, you know what? Mark is misbehaving. You better Shazam him with the lightning. You know? The most succulent D-Wave boys. Let me tell you. I have relationships with people you wouldn't even imagine. You know, Jesus? Big boy G? To the Zeus? Me and him are in good terms. Now, him, I don't know anything. I actually owe him pretty much everything I got going on in my life. Voldemort from Harry Potter? Locked in that basement over there. Crying tears. Fat Joe? The world's most savvy martial artist in the hip-hop universe? He kablams, kaplows, karate masters? I know him. All right? I got connections. I got information. I got access. That's what I'm saying. Taking a swim with Poseidon casually. I could even beat Poseidon in a swimming race. Talking to big baby daddy skits. Best gamer of all time, best YouTuber of all time. What are we talking about, boys? Huh? Jesus, man. Now, we gotta empty out our ish brother here, because I don't even know what the hell they're gonna ask me to do in this upcoming quest. I just know that the list is absolutely insane. We even have a lore remain. What the hell am I gonna do with that? Not much, am I? I'm gonna put my obsidian stuff here. I got a tinderbox. Now this diary, we're gonna drop it. We don't really need it. The scimitar we got there. So, and I told Skits he's jacked under his layer of fat. You know how it is. And likewise, brother, you know how it is. You know how it is. And game over. So yeah, man, you know, I don't want to say anything, you know, about anybody that I don't know. You know, I can speak for myself and for you guys, because, you know, we're all a family here. And, you know, this Sunday, however, we're going to be talking about a very unique individual. We've got him here featured in the Skits Reacts Discord channel, we're going to be talking about Clavicular, aka the looks maxing boss himself, a guy that would do methamphetamine to enhance his looks. We're going to have to see what that is all about as a community. I've already seen a little bit, but I think it's interesting that this guy is running things on YouTube right now. He's going on a legendary podcast run. Everybody's zooming in on this homie, and I think we can all, at the very least, enjoy what this man has to say. I think we can get a lot of memes and a lot of content. We'll be watching this, right? But I think, I don't know what's going on. Something's going on in the world, bro. It's either the overstimulation, the amount of just weird characters and just self-proclaimed gurus and whatnot who are giving the wrong advice to the right people, or to just people in general. I think, access to the internet and, social media, the screen, these algorithms, they're all driving mankind insane to a certain degree. And, one thing I got going on for myself is, I don't let myself influence by none of that. I'm just a guy who plays video games. I stream. When I'm not streaming, I'm hanging out with my wife. And when I'm not hanging out with my wife and I'm not streaming, I'm just listening to music, making music, and playing video games. I could care less what other people are doing. There are some people I keep tapped in. But, and what I want to do and what I want to, I think my mission in this life is to figure out how to be happy, man. Happiness is really important for me. It's not material things. I could care less about being materialistic or having like material possessions. I just want to, in this very limited time that we're given, and I'm very self-aware that life goes by like this, man. Maybe you guys haven't realized it, but 21 days have already gone by. Like there's in 10 days, 1 month of 2026 is just going to be X like that, bro. Time goes by really fast, and my time is also going by really fast. And what I want to do is literally enjoy the time that I have, the very limited time that I have, again, with people that I care about and people that I love, and people that I got a relationship going on with. So that's you guys, the YouTube channel, our community, my wife, my family, my mom, my friends. That's it, brother. That's what I want to do. I just want to solidify the relationships, make them better, make them stronger, and live day by day, man. Unbothered and not poisoned by what all these people out there are trying to sell you or tell you how to live your own life. Oh, hell no. So, and I got time to max my RuneScape account. That's it. I don't got time to be listening to other people's bullshit. Let me tell you that. So, there we go. And this is sexy time. I think it's sexy time. It's always sexy time, man. And how can it not be sexy time when I'm in the stream, Daddy? We watch the sunset. Oh, we got some fan fiction here. We watch the sunset on the beach holding hands. Then we make the mistake of gazing deep. It gets gay really quickly here, huh? We make the mistake of gazing deep into each other's soul, and then unspeakable things happen. Gonna have to call Stephen King, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell is going on here? We need to tell Stephen King, hey man, Raw Mac, dude, you have you have a run for your money, my G. 10 raw mackerel or 10 raw snail meat. What the? All right. Okay, we're gonna buy the 10 raw macaroonies. Yeah, Cody. Let's see. How much are 10 raw mackerels, man? What the hell? What is going on? There we go. How expensive are these hoes? Okay, we also need snail meat. Snail raw. Okay. Raw. Is there something as raw snail meat? Come on, man. Snail meat. What the hell is that? Thin snail meat? Lean snail meat? Huh. Oh, man. And oh, Daddy, stop. You're making everyone jealous. They're going to wish they're us. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Did Mark actually get some hours of sleep in? I don't think so, man. Mark looks like he slept only 2 hours, let me tell you. With that fan fiction going on, oh, hell no, brother. Blessed acts are very... I need to get the... Oh, my God, man. Food to put in a chest. What the hell is going on? Bring the following items. Oh, my God. Okay, we're 10 raw. We need 4 tinder boxes, 10 bronze axes. What is going on with this quest? Okay, let's get the bronze axes. Let's buy 10. Okay, I think we got them. We got 10. Let's deposit them here. Okay, we got 10 mackerel. Snail meat. We need 4 more tinder boxes. We need tinder. We're going to have to buy 3. Okay. How the hell are these things? There we go. We got more tinder boxes now. And everything else we got already. Okay. Good stuff. So, sleep is for chumps. My good guy Moonlit in the building, baby. Welcome back to the stream, IG Moonlit. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, baby. And I can agree, man. Sometimes I love sleeping. I love to rest. But then when I think about, the math of sleeping, it's like you're sleeping for 8 hours in a day. Imagine just being able to not sleep and you can just be awake for 24 hours in a day. How many things you could get done, bro? Or how much experience you could max out more on. So, 8 hours of gaming or 16 hours of gaming. Maybe I'd have 12 hours of gaming and maybe squeeze in 4 hours to read a book or do something else. But yeah, man. I can see that, bro. And ever had escargot snail meat? I have not, my legend doobie. And Mark says, I did once, not a fan, says Mark. And yeah, it's like a big booger. Oof. Never heard of Russian sleep experiment? I have not, my G Cody. And Moonlit says, I'm doing all right, brother. Cold as witches tits here. How we doing today? We're doing great. We're doing great. Thank you for asking, my G. Just taking a little bit of questing and prepping up for what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, runecrafting. Prepping for runecrafting. 5 buckets. 5 buckets? Bucket. Let me see. Bucket. I got 5 here. And a spade. So yeah, man, just chilling. I'm gonna chill these few days that we got. I'm just gonna focus on questing and being a normal RuneScaper, I guess. Even though I know when I say that, a lot of us scapers just got the tism permanently. So And wait a second. You know what? We do need some. We're gonna need some runes, so I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take some runes. Yeah, man. I'm prepping up for this. 99 rune crafting grind, but I'm not gonna just jump into it ASAP. I'm just gonna, somebody, a good friend of mine and a mentor, if we could call him that, told me, if you really want to do 99 crafting, rune crafting, you're gonna have to set up yourself for that. So that's what we're gonna do for the time being, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then when I have everything that I'm able to unlock and achieve, we're gonna jump in the grind, my G. And yeah, Mark, that was disproven, I heard. And what was disproven? Vampires. And the story recounts the scientist's perspective on an experiment set in 1940-51 at a covert Soviet test facility, says Cody, where they or several other scientists gave political prisoners a stimulant gas that, and people thought it was a real thing that actually happened, Moonlit says. Oh. Alright, we're in Canifis. Or we're very close to being in Canifis. And Moonlit says it's a creepypasta, basically a made-up story. Oh. And of the story, every character dies except the narrating scientist, who had been spared for unknown reasons. Whoa. And it's a creepypasta urban legend. Okay, what the hell? Enter the marking under the Canifis pub. What you mean under the Canifis pub? Is that a door, brother? It is. And talk to Valiev to start. Well, how do we move here? Ah, look at that. There's a door. I've been here before. And Cody Linicalson says, but a good effing read if you like reading. Let's go, baby. And Mark says, I know it's a creepypasta. Not sure why you said to me it was disproven. I didn't bring it up. Yeah. Yeah, true that. I was a little bit confused as well. But hey, it is what it is. Okay. Let's talk to Valley of Hertz here. Okay. Aid in the... What's the name of this quest? In aid of Meyer Eek. And now that our base of operations is no longer safe, gonna need to relocate before the Firewatch descend on us. Okay. Travel to Berg de Rot, south of Morton. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna wear my my scimitar in case. Okay. Place some food. Okay. I gotta cross the bridge though. Uh-huh. Dude, I don't like this place. I do not like this place. Good thing I brought more. Yo, these things, brother. Okay. So I'm going to Morton now. Okay. How far? The south of this? Okay. Misread, who said it? LOL. And what a beautiful spot you are. Best zone ever. The legend drop in the building, baby. Welcome back, my G. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Okay, what the hell? Talk to Florin. Okay. Okay. Put some food in the chest. Okay. Bobby, did you see that? He put some food in the chest. Okay, there we go, man. And yeah, my legend, I am in Morytania right now. I am, dismiss the count. Helix is going to hate me for that. Okay. The count can screw himself. And, yeah. To the legend drop, baby. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. And yes, we are absolutely in Morytania right now, I believe. And I am taking care of what quest we're doing right now? In aid of the 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗚𝗜. Whatever that is. And we got this to do. So, yeah, man. Hopefully your Wednesday, the 21st of December. December, I said. January. My bad. Am I still in 2025, boys? Could be. But hopefully you're having a wonderful day. And, yeah, man. Just chilling here, bro. And use a pickaxe on the thing here. I'll climb over this. There we go. And what are you up to, my man? What is going on? Enter the trapdoor. Okay. Mine all the rubble in the room. And then clean it up with a spade. Jesus. And World of Warcraft pre-patch midnight event. Nice, man. Okay, what is this? Gotta clean all this up. Wow. Okay. Okay, man. And look at all these nails and stuff. I'm liking this. I like this. I got a lot of nails for this. And nice. World of Warcraft pre-patch midnight. Is the midnight gonna release soon? That's awesome. And yes, says my homie Drop. Okay. Nice, man. And cool quest too, if you're basically rebuilding a destroyed town. That looks nice, huh? And, okay, so this is going to be the new base of operations, I take. Okay. Okay. Well, let me say that I'm kind of enthused. And Moonlit says, one of the best quest lines in my opinion. Okay. Well, you know, I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm kind of enjoying everything and anything that doesn't have to do with that doesn't have to do with mining in the MLM for so long. This is a nice change of pace. And now that I can also do my birdhouse runs, I can do, which I should actually right now after I'm done with this part of the quest. And let me see. Yeah, my herbs are doing fine. Plaster fragment. Okay. So this looks nice now. I clean out. As you clear away the last rubble, you notice a dusty looking wall plaque which you hadn't spotted before. Okay. And bring the following items. Is there? Wait, where am I, right? I could basically TP back from here. Okay, I think I could do that. And is this... Do we need the buckets? I don't think so, right? So what I am going to do... I also see a bank there. I see a bank. I don't know how... Examine bank booth. Okay, so not a good idea. The people. Okay, okay. So what we're going to do then, fair enough. What we're going to do is all we need is a Barrows teleport to get here. So, and we need planks and hammers and 24 nails, which we already got from all this rubble and shit. So we can drop these buckets. We don't care about this. Or will we need them? Will we need them? No, we don't. Good stuff. We've got broken glass. Got all these nails. Black nails. Are black nails worth anything? Holy! They are worth something in the GE. Never seen that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do a quick birdhouse run. And going to lurk. All right. Plaster fragment. Do we need that? And dusty scroll. We don't need that. We don't need none of that. Okay. Now we can finally get ready for this. And black nails? You're a goth now? There's apparently black nails and they're pretty expensive in game. I'm liking that. I wouldn't say I'm a goth, but I would say I have black nails that I could sell at the GE. That I do. So let's actually go do a quick birdhouse run. I want to be super cancer with you know, doing these runs. So, and we also have to, I mean, I know I have a lot of pendants left, but we're gonna need more, so we're gonna need way more pendants. I know. So, yeah, more pendants is the way. Okay, and we're doing what we need to be doing then. I also need to be on top of my Renar runs. I need to be heavy with that. So, anytime I can, like in between quest intervals or like different quest things, I'm gonna do those 100%. So yeah, We are playing GPscape, so you know what it is. You know how we do. And good morning, skits. Good morning to my G Jeff, baby. Hopefully my legend Jeff is having a beautiful day, my man. What's crack-a-lack G? Sending you a big hug. Happy Wednesday. What's going on in Jeffland, baby? And again, man, sending you a big hug. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, man. What's crack-a-lackin', my G? And if you were to ask me, what's crack-a-lackin', kids? We're just taking care of some quests. Some side quests as well. We are pimping in-game. Pimping outside the game. Pimping when we can. Pimping when we can't. So it's just a good time. And doing better now that we've locked into the Skits Tony stream. Let's go, baby! Thank you, my G. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, my man. So we got that. Let's go to Varrock. Let's go to Varrock. We're doing, right now we are doing, what's the name of this quest? Aid of Meyer Irk. And I just woke up, about to go get some coffee, says my legend Jeff. Nice, man. To kick off some scaping. Let's go, baby. And gonna get in a workout here in a few hours. I like to read that. I like to read that. We got to give this man a round of applause. Give my man Jeff a round of applause. I like reading that. That is great. Okay. We're going to need a lot of Barrow's teleports, I see. Barrow. Hopefully these aren't that expensive. What? 10K? What in the demon tarnation is that? Well, like 20 something K. What's the net worth looking like? Net worth is still 301. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. So I got all those teleports. I need to get a hammer, 6 planks, and 24 nails. Okay. We need to get a hammer. We got a hammer. 6 planks. They can be any planks, right? Hopefully they can. 6 planks. And 24 nails. I'm going to use bronze nails, man. Deposit one of those. Going to use the shittiest nails. Huh. We're going to have to... there's got to be a bank. Repairing the bank. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's 10 bronze axe. We're not going to have what it takes. 2 swamp paste. Can we repair the bank first? Because if we do that... Well, you know what? Let's do what we do best first. Let's just follow it in the right direction. Mark says, Skits is pimping me, send help. Uh-oh. Pimping Mark, huh? Now, we do want to get into... Wait a second, my bad. These ghosts, man, in this place. Not that fond of. So, well, once we repair the bank, that is going to be great. I like that. Open the gate, bro. And here. Should have been better. Okay, talk to Orel. And here. Okay, that's good to know. I'd like to help fix the town. I'll take a look. Go to the roof of Orel's and repair the broken hoof. Yes, fix the roof. Kablam, kablam, kablam. Okay, gotta go down. Inspect damaged wall. Fix the wall. Okay, and let me talk to Orel. Okay, what should I do now? Well, you could stock the store. I need 3 tinder boxes, 10 snails of any type, and 10 bronze axes. This piece of shit. Payment has been taken out from your bank. Ah, that's a GE. Okay. Okay. And for you, it's free, baby daddy. And Jeff says, Mark, better not let Skits find out he's going to be looking for his money. And I like that, daddy. Well, guys. Skits the pimp here is going to want to collect soon. Okay, we got the crate. What do we need the crate for? Okay. Fill the crate with 3 tinder boxes, 10 bronze axes, and can be lean, thick, or fat. Okay. Snail. What is it? Can be lean, thin, or fat? Thin snail? You gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be BSing me. Okay. How expensive can these things be? What the hell is going on? Okay, abort. Let's actually look for fat snails. Oh, hell no. Thin. Okay. Thin snail. Okay. Okay. We got to pay more. We'll pay more. There we go. Okay, so we got to fill the 3 crates with this. Boom. And 3 tinder boxes. Wait, first of all, use. The crate is now full of food. Okay, what else? 3 tinder boxes, it said. Okay. 5 tinder boxes. Deposit and deposit. And we need 10 bronze axes. Use here. Yes, I'll fill the crate. And also, we need the 10 bronze axes. So use there. And I'll fill the crate. Okay. Return with the homie with the fill crate. And now I need to repair the bank, which is what I actually want to do the most. Thank God. And I'll pay him myself, don't worry. Okay. Gotta get 5 planks. 5 it says? 5 planks. We need 20 nails. And 2 swamp paste. 2 swamp paste. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna break one of these. I can pay you with something else. Wink, wink. I wonder what something else could be, huh? Does it involve a kiss? Or a sucky motion? Kneeling down somewhere? Uh-oh. I don't wanna spoil the beans, because we've got an erotica writer here in our doorstep. Just gonna give Stephen King a run for his money, so alright. We open the gate. Good stuff. We've got what we need. Let's talk to the homie here. Okay. Okay, let's repair the bank now. I'm liking that. Can you access the bank here then? It's gonna make so inspect the bank booth. Yes. Fix the booth. And inspect fix the wall. And talk to Cornelius and ask him to be he fancies the bank now. Ooh. Look at that. We got a banker, baby. Woo! I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this, man. Oh, shit. Now I got a bank here. And we're going to use the barrows here. Teleport. Going to put it there. Teleport to house. Falador teleport. And, okay, we need coal and 1 tinderbox. Tinderbox. I had them here. And coal, I got 1 here. Okay. And Mark says, I'll take your payment all over my face. How demonic this man is, huh? Talk to Roz Vaughn. Let me actually wear some drops, man. Okay. We're talking to Roz Vaughn then. What should I do now? Okay, we need to take care of the furnace. I'm liking how we're fixing stuff here. Bob the Builder type of quest. I like it. Doing some gaming here. Repair the furnace in the southeast of the Bird the Rot. You can use the bank you just made to get items out. So inspect. And fix the chimney. Yeah. Let's fix the chimney. You okay? Add coal to the furnace. Okay. And light the furnace. And I light the furnace. And there we go. Gatherings. My lord. Okay, are we gonna fight this vampire homie at one point? Okay, it's 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚. He's found us. Okay. Talk to 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗚. Okay. Talk to a juvenate. Vampire juvenate. What is going on here? So these are vampires. What the fuck? Yeah, wait a second. I need a whoa. Silver weapon. Okay. And there's my G-Man Big Obot in the building. Yo. Thank you, my G. Just questing. Right now. And hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. And I'm off work, see you on farm run maybe. Yeah. Have fun, my G. Okay, we need a man of culture. Always does his farm runs right. Yeah, absolutely. He is not wrong about that. Wait a second. Yeah, so we need silver light, right? Shit. That was bad. Silver. Wait, it's actually dark light. How do we examine dark light? How do we remove? Okay, silver light plus varieties. Okay, and we need some like gear, brother. Maybe some food as well. Just in case. Maybe some of that. Okay. Now I think we might be able to do this. Okay. Now I think this is where we need to Okay, I like that. These guys are kind of beefy. Okay. Well, the quest is going to be done very soon. Okay. Fear not, my friend. I will come to your aid. I like it, man. We're double teaming this guy. Okay. Okay, man. What the hell? Okay, this guy's not that strong. I mean, he's got a giant, perhaps Okay. Talk to 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗡𝗜 in the shop. Okay. This homie dies. There's blood there. 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗓𝗔𝗪's warhammer. Okay. Okay. Return the mirrored hideout under the cannabis pub. Bank any followers before going. Optionally bring the following. Okay. Okay, I see where this is. I see what that is. Okay, we gotta go to Varrock again. And then to Canifis. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to turn to Canifis, but we're gonna have to give him all this stuff. Okay. I see. We've got food as well. I'm gonna need the morytania thing. And let me see. 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗜𝗓. Okay. So steel med helm, steel chain body. I'm gonna have to do some buying here. Okay. Is that my wife? I believe so. Let me talk to her real quick. And hide the chat and run, huh? Gotta give it one time for Mrs. Gets the best wife in the world. We also got this nice succulent cup of coffee. Oof. Let me tell you, it's very good. Wow, man. That is wait, round of applause for Mrs. Skits. Steel med. Okay, steel med helm. I thought these were going to be way more expensive, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Bro. Brother. 85? There is something going on here. Brother. What is going on? 300. There we go. Okay, we got a steel med helm. And I drink it as black as my soul, as I usually say. Mark is talking about the way he likes his coffee. Yeah, man. Steel chain body. 268. Let's go for the 300s. Perfect. Steel plate legs now. Steel plate. You know, if I had to do this, if I had to do all these things Iron Manning, imagine that, boys, huh? And silver sickle. Silver sickle. Imagine if we had to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine if we had to do this. Hammer soft clay. I mean, I think we got what it takes for this, right? Because we got the hammer. We deposit all the coins. What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna get 2 sharks, maybe even 3. 1 shark, 2 sharks, 3 sharks, and we can look for all these things. Soft clay. We can look for a mithril bar. We can look for a silver bar. We can look for a cosmic rune. Astral. Lava. We got a cosmic rune. We got a water rune. We got rope. I always forget where my ropes are. Rope, tab 1. Rope and a sapphire. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. And we'd have essentially everything we need. Okay, I'll take another one of these. And we've got 4 sharks, which is nice. Let me put that like that. We've got the tellies. I'll bring more just in case. We've got the tellies. What else do we need? We need the Phasmo. Where is it? Uh-oh. Where did I place this? Oh, there we go. Ectophile. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. And I think we're done. We're gonna be done. Let me wear the graceful though. Make running better. Dude, if these things suck me out, we're gonna have a problem. Actually, no. Oh man. Oh Lord. Help. Can we move? Fairy ring. That's what we want to do. That's the agility course, right? This is the werewolf. Let's go here. Okay. Let us do what we gotta do. Wolf bones. Okay. Okay. And okay, we'll enter the cave. Wow, that coffee was very good. Okay. So, I gotta talk to this guy. And Ivan Storm. Let's go Route 1. How do I give... Wait. Use? So what the hell? Okay, so I can't give him anything. How do I talk to... Well... Fortunately, this is not that hard. Salmon, he said. All right. This guy's a wuss, man. Okay, that did hurt there. That did hurt. Well, if at any point I start dropping down more, if I drop at 48, I guess, yeah, 47. Okay, we're at the temple. Okay, now I realize I could have used I could have done this. Tell me about Evandis. I could have used prayer, man. I'm stupid as hell. And what are we doing today? The legendary Phoenix Master, baby. I haven't seen you in a minute, my G. Good morning and good afternoon. Or good evening. You are towards the eastern side of things. The G Phoenix. Oh, actually, yeah, we have seen each other, but man, did I ever tell you Happy New Year, my man? The legend Phoenix Master. Did we actually speak? I'm confused now. And man, hopefully you're having a beautiful day, my G. And also, hopefully you're having an amazing 2026. Glad to have you back here. And yeah, Happy New Year, Skits. I believe, I think I've seen you, but maybe not, maybe yes. I'm leaning more into no, hence why I am saying what I'm saying, my G. And yeah, man, hopefully you've been having a great year so far. It's been a minute. Sending you a big hug, my G. And what are we doing? Well, we've been playing, use the key on the keyhole. We've been playing this beautiful game called Old School RuneScape. And okay, wait a second. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And we've been playing this beautiful game called Old School RuneScape for a minute now, and right now we are questing and stuff and just advancing what needs to be advanced here so that we can start doing something a little bit crazier. And what about you, my G? How are you? How's the studying going? I bet you're still on break, or actually on the 21st of January. I think you might have gone back to school. How's school, my G? How are the studies going, my man? And hopefully they're doing great. And read the Sleepy 7. Okay. And school is good. Glad to hear, my man. And enter the trapdoor behind the Cannabis pub. Again? And we don't get a winter holiday as such. Oh. Okay. Well, so what, you basically studied all December and in January? You have classes and stuff? I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a big bummer. But what is a bummer, let me tell you, is I just bought all this ish that I don't really need. And use a hammer on the boarded up cave. Damn, brother, is this all bloody? And you managed to break up the boards using the hammer. Enter the cave. Okay. And let's use the soft clay then here. Okay. Make a sieve through. Make a sieve through rod at any furnace. What? Well, I'll go to Varrock then. And before I do that, and yeah, Christmas isn't a major festival here, so we don't get a winter break like you guys in the West get. I see. And I got 2 days of Christmas and 2 days for the New Year, says Mark. I see, my man. Oh no, this is an anvil. But you know what I want to do, brother? I want to sell all my stuff. I want to sell all this like silver-ish that I don't need. Oh my god. Wait a sec. There we go. There we go. So you had... Hola, mi mono, te había visto. Wait a second, boys. Well, there was the wife. Okay. Actually, we want to sell this shit. It's 79. You want to sell all this stuff. We want to sell all this stuff. And, yeah, and okay, so you didn't get much of a break. And, is there anything interesting going on in the Legend Phoenix Master's life? What's crack-a-lackin', man? Besides school, are you playing an interesting video game? Did you discover a new anime or a manga, perhaps? What has the legend been up to, man? I don't think studying is everything, right? Going on at the legend's life. Gonna lean, okay, we got more water runes. Gonna go to Falador then. And cast a level 1 enchant on the rod. What? Okay. I gotta smelt something here. And I gotta use a Earthel rod. And cast a level 1 enchant. As you cast, it seems to vibrate and glow. And finally talk to a girl. I finally talked to a girl, if that is something interesting. Well, my G, it doesn't matter if it's interesting to me, right? If it's interesting to you, that's all it counts. And let's go, baby, the Legend Phoenix! My legend has talked to a girl. Insane, man. And, okay. So I assume it's a girl that you like, right? A girl that you have feelings for. Which, I guess it's the play. Right? And yeah, awesome, man. Awesome, brother. Well, my G, you know, as a fellow man who is married and very much believes in the power of love, I just want to tell you, brother, you know, I hope you and this girl that you like, you know, have a good time. Maybe you guys are friends right now, but hopefully that friendship blossoms into a relationship. And yeah, man, I will bless you. I will give you all my chakra so that happens. And you know, you have a good one, my G. And let's hope so, man. Let's hope so, my G. You know, I already got the girl. I got the woman. I got the wife. What I don't have is a max level RuneScape account, which is why we're streaming RuneScape pretty much every single day. We're working. We have already achieved the achievable in the in the marital or in the relationship department. So what is missing? Go use the Sylvithril rod here in the well. we used it, man. And bring the rot to Veliev in the Berg. And now Rod of Evandis 10. 10. Yeah, brother. You know, it's funny, man, because me and Mrs. Skits, is this going to be our 3rd year together? Or our 2nd? Did we meet in 2024? I think so. What the hell am I doing, brother? In the Rot Pub's basement. What? Well, I got the Barrows teleport. Where's the bank here? And damn, you forgot the dates? Well, I can tell you, yeah, I'm not very good with dates either. I can tell you we're going to be one year married on April 3. But our anniversary, like when we started dating, was Christmas. Christmas of, I can't remember, maybe it was, yeah, 2023. That's when we started dating. Christmas of 2023. Literally the 24th or the 25th. And we haven't been married. We've been married. We'll turn 1 year as husband and wife on April 3rd. But yeah, man, we got married pretty quickly. Like, I don't think we were 2 years into a relationship before we were like, hey man, let's just tie the knot. Let's just do what we gotta do. So it's been like 2 years. It's been like 2 years and some change. Yeah. But yeah, man, you know, you could say that every single relationship before, you know, your wife was arguably a failed relationship, right? So I never really had that much trouble with women or girls. And it's not a flex either. But yeah, I had 3 significant relationships. They all lasted for 3 years. So I spent 9 years trying to figure out if, you know, this person that I was dating was the one. And, you know, of course they weren't, because, you know, now I am married to the one. And it's funny because at least in the latter relationships, I was really trying to figure out, you know, if this be the one. But yeah, when I met Mrs. Skits, you know, they're like maybe like 5 months into the relationship, I just knew, you know, we were gonna tie the knot. She was gonna be my forever partner. And Skid's the lover boy. Nah. It ain't like that either. I am a Casanova. You're talking to the most handsome, sexiest, most amazing YouTuber, streamer, human being on the planet, of course. But I don't want to come across as like a Don Juan or a Casanova. You know, I didn't have much trouble with dating or with women in my life. And, yeah, man. But it's funny, you know, I always thought that I was going to have to spend like such a long time trying to figure out a person or if she was the right one for me. Bro, again, me and Mrs. Skates, we weren't even 2 years into the relationship as boyfriend girlfriend. We didn't even get there before we decided to marry and just tie the knot. And yeah, I never had trouble with women because I barely talked to Eddie, the legend Phoenix. It's all right, man. You know, and I got my first girlfriend at 29 years old. So, hey, man. Yeah. And this is the total strokey jerky quest. I love it, brother. My D'Angelo in the building. I got my pants around my ankles and I'm hobbling around the house thinking about one soft clay and one sapphire. Let's go, baby. Welcome back to the Legend Angelo. And when you know, you know. Yeah, man. It slept with many, though. The legend Mark, brother. I brought you the rod of Variandis. Boom! You have completed the 8 of the Meyer Q quest. We got 2 quest points. Access to Berg de Rot. Access to Temple Trekking. 2000 XP in each attack, defense, strength, and crafting. So what now? Okay. Well, we're done here, I believe. So now we got to do Skippy and the Mulgers. Finally! And how many quest points do we get? Ability to kill Mulgers. Is this a quest? Jesus. Now, that is a quest, I believe. But, you know what's even done, baby? My herb run and my herb run and my birdhouse run, so we're going to take care of that, baby. Let's go. And is that a Venezuelan thing? The Venezuelan girl, I know I said she married her husband in like 2 months of dating. Okay. Now, that's a bit too extreme, bro. I guess if you know she's the one and you're 100% sure. But 2 months after dating is a little bit diabolical, brother. But, I mean, I guess, you know, considering the planet that we live in, not only is it planet Earth, but it's also called planet Crazy. You know, I'd imagine all these things to to happen. You know? Okay, the Sleepy 7. Do we need this destroy? Yeah. I don't want this. I don't want this, brother. Where's my ectophile? Never mind. No. Ectophile going here, brother. Rod mold. I don't need this shit. You can make one by using clay on Evander's coffin. Actually, that I'll keep. I'll keep that. I don't know if we need that in the future. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. So, and A, you got Game IG. Yeah, I hung around in bars from like 18 to 29 years old, says Mark. Now, again, back to Angelo's thing. I don't think that's a Venezuelan thing, really. That's just a planet Earth crazy thing. You know, you married 2 months. 2 months into the relationship. That is mental, man. But hey, you know, I guess there have to be some cases where even that. Oh man, and we should have taken more runes. I'm an idiot. You know, I do believe, you know, that there are some people who meet each other, they probably marry the same day. And maybe there's a very small chance that the relationship lasts. But, you know, if you don't know who you're marrying, then that is a lottery again. Like, I think you have to have a general idea of who the person is, right? And what the person is like before you're able to kind of make that decision. Again, marriage, in the best case scenario, is a one and only thing. I wouldn't hate myself, but I certainly wouldn't like the idea of me divorcing my current partner or any partner, all right? I want me and Mrs. Skits to last forever. I don't believe in losing or, in divorce or in any of these things. Coming from a family that, my mom divorced twice. And she divorced the first love of her life, and she divorced my dad. So I know what that is like. It's terrifying, brother. I don't want to go through that. I don't want my wife. I don't want to even want to think. So I'll play to win. And I want to believe that my relationship with my wife is, imagine just like the most insanely strong metal infused with diamond, with titanium, with adamantium. It's that strong. It's very unbreakable. And, anything can happen in the future, but I'm going to say, what the hell's going on? I'm going to say, yeah, we're not playing the game to fail. We're playing the game to succeed. We both love each other. We're madly in love. You always see her. She always comes in with a smile on her face. She brings me coffee. We're taking care of a YouTube channel. We're playing video games. She's always happy, right? That means I'm doing something right. And of course, she's always doing something right as well. So, yeah, brothers. What the fuck was I going to do? Oh, yeah, more runes. More runes. Can never get enough of those. And we do got everything else, So, yeah, my G's, I think I got also pretty lucky. Again, I think my wife, for me specifically, the wife that I got, or the wife God gave me, the person I decided to marry is, my soulmate or my complement. I'm like I like to stay at home. I spend a lot of time on the web, on the internet, and I love video games. I love music. I'm like I'm a creative person. I'm not saying she's not creative, but her domain is science. She's a doctor. She's an expert at the medicinal field. She's an amazing pediatrician. She's also very creative in her own right. She takes care 90% of her business. Let's say I can help her 10% of the time. And she is just a very, accepting and understanding person. Also very empathetic. She doesn't understand any of this, for example. Like not streaming, but maybe video games and my love for like hip hop music or music in general, drugs, whatever. While she might not dabble in that, she doesn't have anything. She's not an impediment for me to do what I need to do or what I want to do to get to where I need to be. And it's also vice versa. So, she always looks at what's going on in the screen with like a question mark. But she's the type of person who tells me, hey man, I don't understand this, but if it makes you happy and you want to go somewhere with this, you got my blessing, Chief. And yeah, she plays for me, man. She plays for my team. And it's great. It's great. Slowly but surely we start involving each other more in the things that we love and care about. And yeah, man, she's everything to me. My wife, man. So let's see. And now we know how to get laid. That sounds like a military thing. Or you can go to a strip club, you just gotta pay. Mark, bro. And statistically, arranged marriages have a lower rate of divorce. Did not know that, Jeff. That's awesome. We don't have those out here. Yeah. And here there is with full suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix says, man, my ass can't be caught lurking in such places, man. My parents will beat the ish out of me. Yep. And since I'm 38 years old, I've been long gone from my parents. What an insane thing, huh? Oh, man. So, yeah, man. You know. And it's crazy, you know, because you know, my birthplace, you know, I come from arguably a broken family, you know. My mom and my dad divorced when I was very young. And, you know, I had very little explanations given to me. And, you know, even before they were divorced, like, I never saw my mom and my dad together as like a couple at all. And when it happened, I just got no explanations. You know, they just said something like, well, we're no longer together. He's going to be there. I'm going to be here. And I never saw my dad anyway that much growing up. But I was certainly confused, and I was certainly, you know, hurt. And especially when, like, they began dating other people. I was like, you know, and that kind of, like, you know, that kind of made me think about certain things on a certain way, you know. Certainly when I was young, I believed, you know, marriage was a hoax, that it was a scam, that, you know, coming from a broken family and a broken home. But, you know, you age, you mature, or time passes, and you eventually realize that, you know, what happens to your parents doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen to you, right? And what ends up happening most of the time is kind of the opposite, right? Like, let's say if you were brought up in a family of alcoholics, and you always saw your mom and your dad drink, you know, their livers to death, and they fought, they beat, you know, each other up, they threw things that were very violent. You avoid that, you know, because you don't want to, you hate seeing that, you hated dealing with that. You're like, you know what, you know, you just don't have even a drop of alcohol in your life. If your parents were smokers, same thing, bro. Like, if your dad smoked cigarettes all the time, or your mom, you just kind of, there is maybe a case where you end up picking up the habit, but, you know, normally and generally speaking, you kind of avoid the ish. You know, you don't want to commit the same mistakes and whatnot, or fall into the same habits. And yeah, man, you know, the reality of my mom or my dad or their failed relationship, their failed marriage, that doesn't mean that my marriage has to fail, or, you know, I don't have to get along with my wife or love my wife. Again, now that I'm thinking about this, it's crazy. I can't remember, like, I don't have a memory of seeing my mom and my dad together. Like, or like holding hands, or just spending time with each other. That's completely absent, man. So there's that for you. If you want a little piece of skits lore, like, dog, I really can't remember. I don't have memories like that. I don't have memories of, like, my parents being together and being happy. Like, they were always, you know, maybe they were in the same room at times, but I can't remember them holding hands or being cuddly, being physically affectionate. Like, that just doesn't exist. That is crazy. Like, I have memories with my parents, but it's like one-on-one. They were never together, man. And yeah, my dad's a farmer, and he has his farm out of state, like 6-hour drive from Caracas, where I am. And my dad spent most of his time there. He would kind of come back home on the weekends and rinse and repeat, man. I only saw my dad on the weekends. And yeah, my dad was like never around, brother. You know? Like never. Never. Like he's there very punctually, very specifically. But yeah, man, that is crazy. And you know, it's funny, man, because you know, now that I also think about it, I don't know what the love language romantically, the love language of my dad and my mom are. I know that my love language is I'm a very physical person. You know, I'm very hands-on and affectionate. You know, displays of affection is kind of like my love language with my wife and with my other partners too. But literally, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't have memories of like my parents just like, you know, being together, being right next to each other. That is kind of crazy, man. That is absolutely insane. What can I say, boys? You know, it is what it is. Okay. And then we're gonna go back to Varrock, bro, for a second. We just did an herb run. Now we're gonna do a birdhouse run again. Did I not do this, brother? And Phoenix says, well, I'm 18. So yeah. Young man, huh? And where do you think you modeled your idea of love from? Ah, man. You know, I think being opposite from my parents, you know, I did recognize that, you know, my mom was not very romantically successful. And yeah, you know, my parents divorced when I was very young, so I was like, you know, I certainly don't want any of this going on for me. So I don't think my love language came from anywhere specific. I just knew that I didn't want to be like my parents, or I was like really afraid of if I ever got into a relationship of, you know, not having certain things that my parents had, perhaps. So, you know, I guess like romantic movies or music can kind of shape, or even video games, right? Even video games. Something like, let's say, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You can kind of make the establishment, you can make the narrative that, you know, it's the story of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's just like a young man has to save the world from evil, right? But at the same time, it could also be a young man saves a princess from, you know, the clutches of the most evil thing in the world. And then you, from there, it's like, all right, what kind of characteristics does this hero got? You know? Like, you know, what kind of personality traits What kind of things? So, you know, you got to be courageous. You got to be righteous to a certain degree. Well, what is righteous? It depends on where you stand, right? In the field. What else, man? You got to be strong. You got to be faithful. You got to be perseverant. You got to be kind. You got to be respectful and considerate. You got to be loving. So I would, you know, get all these ideas from, you know, the people that I would look up to. And what I would look up to more often than none were, you know, fictional characters. Somebody like Goku, or somebody like Naruto, or somebody like Luffy from One Piece, or somebody like Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, Superman, Spider-Man, you know. And then I guess in my DNA and just my way of being, again, my mom and my dad, I don't want to say they're cold or they're distant, but it's kind of easy to jump to that conclusion when you just like spend time and analyze what's going on, right? And I turned out to be exactly the opposite. So I don't have a problem like displaying my affection not only to my wife but to anybody, right? So if you're my friend, or if you're somebody in my life, I think you guys can tell, you know, from how I am, that, you know, I'm like high energy. I'm very loving. I'm affectionate. You know, I don't have like a desire to be the opposite, or, you know, it's just who I am. And I've also had the good luck, I guess, or the good fortune of having partners that, you know, like that. You know, love can be a very conceptual thing. You know, you can love someone and not necessarily even touch them. You can just respect them from far away, or admire them, or, you know, enjoy it. But I do believe that a very concrete element or characteristic of love is, you know, physically displaying that, you know, at least for me. And yeah, man, you know, my love language has, or is, the love language of many people, you know. So Mark says, I have memories of my dad screaming at my mom. That's about it. I don't have anything, man. I don't have absolutely anything. Like I just don't. Just don't. Dude, and did I not? If I did not do that, if I did not plant at Morytania, something's gonna happen. Let me just say that. Actively traded price. What the hell is going on? $89? Let's go 85. What is going on? Birdhouses for 70? Oh my god, what is going on? 40 coins. Yes. Well, I'll take 196. Why not? And I gotta go to Morytania, brother. Just to see if I did or if I didn't. I need to know. So yeah, man, you know, God bless video games, God bless anime, brother. Okay, so we did plant something here. Why isn't it not telling me? Let me see if I ultra composted that. And it's already been treated. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, man, I got a lot of, like, not necessarily like my worldview, but I certainly did model myself after a lot of, you know, shonen anime characters and anime or video game characters, you know, somebody like Link, for example. And yeah, man, I was very lonely as a kid, you know, so I had a lot of time for myself, and I had a lot of time to watch a bunch of anime, movies, played a lot of video games. And again, things like, you know, the hero saves humanity, or hero saves princess. I saw a lot of stories like this, and then I would fantasize about becoming the hero, right? And yeah, man, I turned out to be a real life superhero. Sometimes I like to play the supervillain character for the bit. It's just funny, you know, and laugh like an anime supervillain. You know, I got a kick. I love acting. I just love. Sometimes I love the villains themselves too. They're great characters. You know, it's just, there's just like a really fine line between somebody who's good and decides to do good, and then somebody who's evil and decides to do evil. You know, there's just like a fine line that separates that. Because if you take a good character and then you suddenly do something bad to him, or his favorite person in the planet disappears or gets killed by somebody or whatever, that story changes very quickly, or that character, right? Boom. So, and again, when you decide what team you're going to play for, you're going to be eventually doing the same things for either team. It's just that you're doing it for somebody else. And I wanted to become the supervillain, and I am. Yep, I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother. I feel you, bro. So now what do I got? Nettle tea, bucket of milk, chocolate dust, snape grass. Right click, sober up on Skippy, southwest of Port Sarum. Port Sarum in Remington. What the fuck? Ah, okay. We can go to Draenor then. We can go to Falador. But we need to go to Varrock first. We need to go to Varrock first. And did I read your line, Jeff? I think I did, at least mentally. But Jeff says, beautifully put, brother. In my opinion, love is everything for the human race. We need more of it. Yeah, man. 100%. 100%. I think love transcends everything. So you could make the case that God is love. Like, God is the most pure form of love. Love is even more powerful than time. And, you know, many people sometimes confuse themselves. A lot of people say, or some people say, to not say a lot, but some people say, you know, you need money. Money is the absolute. But I'm pretty sure you give any person who has that mindset a taste of real love, and then they would easily change the mindset, you know. But hey, everything in due time. Nettle tea, what the fuck is that? You can make the nettles. You can make this by what? Nettles. What the fuck is a nettle? Nettle tea. Let's see. Nettles. Players must wear gloves in order to pick beekeepers' gloves. So, Edgeville, Draenor Jail, east of Draenor, south of Varrock. Okay. We need a bucket of milk, though. We need a milk. Give me a bucket of milk, baby. Oh, yeah. Sexy time. Now we need chocolate dust. Okay. Chocolate dust. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. There we go. We got the dust. We got snape grass. And we don't need to defeat anybody, so. Okay, we got one snape grass. And now we need buckets of water. Let me deposit that coin. And so we need to get nettle tea. Okay, we need to get nettle tea. But there's something that we need to look for. You can get some nettles north of Canifis or by the Yews in Edgeville. I saw one in Varrock. So right there. Like here. I see a nettle, baby. I got it, baby. Ha! Okay. So we got nettles. And you can make this by using nettles on a bowl of water. And then cooking this shit. Okay. Then we need a bowl of water. And cooking it. I guess we need a bowl then. We need a bowl of water. We got a bowl, baby. And let's get a bowl of water. Then we're gonna go to cook it somewhere. An Alfredo, BBQ, or sushi. I think today is an Alfredo angle. I think it's an Alfredo pasta. It's an Alfredo pasta. Chicken Alfredo for sure. Alright, we got this. Now we gotta cook this shit. The only place I know where to cook is in Lumbridge. I mean, I know there's probably other places, but give me more laws, give me a water, and give me that. And it's south of Port Sarim. So, okay. Let's go to Lumbridge. Oh, yeah. Sexy time. Okay. Okay. So, we're going to use nettles on a bowl of water. And we're going to use great Your magic's now level 61, baby. Let's get the magician, baby. What's going on? Talk to Gills. What the fuck you want, brother? A bowl. What the fuck was that? Oh, I got a sapphire, bro. Like that. I like that. And how can I do my work when I hear sexy time? Sexy time. Time to get sexy. So now I'm going to be able to kill Mogres eventually. I like that. Okay. Use the hangover. Okay. So we're going to be heading down here. And we already got 20 cooking. We cooked trout to like level 50 something. What's my cooking at? 54. Sheesh. And oh my god, I am so hungry now. I am so hungry now. I could really eat a chicken Alfredo right now and talk to Skippy. Okay, right click Skippy and I'll sober up Skippy. Throw the water. And there we go. Are you trying to kill me? Okay, talk to Skippy. I gave him the tea. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so use some chocolate dust on the chocolate milk. And okay. Use the snape grass here. And okay. Use hangover cure here. Okay. Okay. So now what? That's it? Hey, Skippy. Okay. Troll Stronghold. Dad? What is that? Oh my god, what is this? And oh no, not your superpower. Boop. I got a different superpower now. It's called the power of meat. It's insane, right? The most insane. Okay, let's drop this bucket. We don't need that. Now, what the hell? Where is this? Oh my god. Okay, in Berthorpe. And what do we do? Climbing boots or 12 coins. Games necklace. Oh man, and look at this. I'm going to be able to make law runes. Okay, man. Okay, so I can save spot that guy. So follow the path around Trollheim until you reach the stronghold's entrance. You want to use protect from ranged. So reaching the stronghold. Uh-huh. Okay, so we want to go to Falador. We can save spot him. Can we save spot him with arrows? And the meat power is even stronger, yeah. Can we actually annihilate him? No, brother. Calm down, bro. Can we save spot him? And major ranged gear. Okay. I'd rather use my magic bow. I'm gonna use... I've got a bunch of mithril arrows, so I'll use that. Boom. Let me get a bunch of law runes. Get a bunch of water runes. And food and prayer potions. I'm gonna need. I'm gonna get 5 sharks. I'm gonna wear these just in case. And okay, I've got my staff. And I need climbing boots. I think I got those. Climbing. Never mind. Climbing boots or 12 coins. You know what? We are going to get those climbing boots. Let me see. I swore I had them. I could have sworn I had those boots. 99 quests completed. This is going to be 100 quests completed. So today we get the big 100, baby. Let's go, baby. Okay, man. I like that. We need climbing boots. So... climbing. I'm gonna put these 688. Look at that. Well, we got a lot of stuff. Now we need a prayer potion. Do I got more prayers? I'll bring 2. Just in case. Got 100 health. Got prayers. I'd say we're pretty good. We're doing good. And okay. Starting off. So okay, time to get sexy time. Going for 100 quests. Isn't that insane, brother? 100 quests, boys. I am ecstatic about that. Okay. And by the way, guys, halfway through the week, are you guys already having plans for this weekend? Any upcoming plans, baby? Any plans? What the hell is this? 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗚. What is this? What is this? Hello? How goes your fight with trolls? The troll. Okay. Okay. Follow the path. We follow the path west of Berthorpe. Then. Okay. West of Berthorpe. I guess I'll do this. And my plans for the weekend is just not working, Mark says. That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is go this way. I gotta use protect from ranged at one point. Okay. Climb over the stile north of 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗞𝗘𝗡𝗚. Okay. I see this. Follow the path until you reach some rocks. Climb over them. You know, I'm actually going to stand here for a minute. And while we do that, because I want to recover all my run energy. I want to recover all my run energy, boys. You know? I don't want to be caught lacking in these streets. Let me tell you that. You're never going to catch skits lacking here. Sexy time. Time to get sexy. Oh, sexy time. Time to get sexy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bum bum bum. Time to get sexy. So, okay, we got it. Okay, we got it. We got it, boys. Okay. We got it, we got it. So, follow the path until you reach some rocks. Climb over them. Okay. Death Plateau. If these guys start throwing rocks at me, we might be screwed. Can we climb them? Ah, I need climbing tools. Okay. Climbing. Do I need more climbing thing? Climbing tools? Okay, looks like I don't. Fight Dad until he gives up. Okay, this is where... Okay. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this, let me tell you. I'm liking this, man. I'm liking this. This is great, man. I can save spot, hold me 100%. This is great stuff. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. It's just taking a little bit of time. That's it. Thank God I also brought enough arrows here. Yo, this guy is kind of immortal, man. He's taking a beating, but it's taking a bit to kind of get him, brother. Oh, man. Yeah, this guy... Wow, man. This guy is bulky as hell, brother. Sometimes I damage him, sometimes I don't. Stop, you win. Not hurt Dad. I'll be going now. Okay. Let's take all these arrows. There we go. Now, leave the arena and continue through the cave to the north. So, who do I gotta fight? Troll General 2? What? Well. Okay, we're gonna fight cave. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy, buddy. And leave through the cave's north exit. Okay. Again, maybe we want to... Maybe we want to... We can climb these rocks, right? Okay. I believe this is where we want to go. Where exactly? Oh, okay, wait a second. We want north to be like that. And we kind of want to go here. Okay. Might be dangerous. Oh, this guy's packing heat. So, okay, we're gonna enter the stronghold. And enter the west rooms and kill any of the troll generals for a key. And I can safe spot him. So Cobb. I don't like that. How do I safe spot him though? Yeah, this is not good. And we're so screwed. This is the only way we can kill him. We didn't bring a sword, which is insane. Oh my god, that was painful. That was that was painful. Okay. Okay. We got the key. Somehow. We'll keep wearing this. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna keep wearing this. No shield though. Yikes. We're gonna climb down that. Okay, we're gonna open the prison door. We're gonna climb down the staircases. Pickpocket or get berry. You have completed an easy task in the Fremenic Diary. Let me pickpocket the homie. Okay, I found a key. And pickpocket or kill Twig. Okay. This guy attacks really slow. Dude. Next time I gotta be more wary and I need to bring melee, man. Okay, we got him. Get him. Godric. And now talk to the homie northeast. Oof. Okay. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. I'll bury these big bones. And what we'll do is... Oh my lord. I didn't even have to waste any food, no prayer potions. I'm that insane, huh? I can kind of... I understand, like, tick praying now a little bit more than before. Which is, you know, it's pretty good. So, you know, Skids is actually on top of his ish, baby. You know how it is. You know how we do, baby. Oh, man. Wasn't that incredible? Wasn't that incredible, boys? I managed to do it with less than, I don't know how much, 10 prayer? That's insane, right? So you know what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to hand in the quest. And I just remembered I've got to take care of something. And I guess I'm going to go ahead for lunch pretty early. And then come back and take care of an afternoon stream, baby. Now, where is this? Gotta be here. Okay. Let's see what you gotta say, Dunstan. Has Godric returned home? Okay. We got Troll Stronghold, a quest point, and a Law Talisman. And now we got 181 quest points. I believe we have 100 quests done and complete. Let's go, baby! Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And round of applause and an air horn for you. For keeping me company and just hanging out with me. So yeah, ladies and gents, this is going to be it for now. I'm going to take care of a few things that I got to do offline. And then I'm going to go have lunch. It's going to be an early lunch. Now, I should be back in like an hour. Max hour 30. Who knows? If everything goes well. So, guys, to those of you who tuned in, thank you so much. And to those of you who don't know me, if there's any chance you don't, hi, my name is Skits. I am a YouTuber slash live streamer. I live stream every single day from Monday to Monday. And right now we're playing old school RuneScape, and we're taking care of a questathon in order to eventually start the grind to get 99 runecrafting. And if you did tune in, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And to all the legends who did, Mark, Phoenix, Jeff, Angelo, Waffles, who else, man? Gamer, Cody, Doobie. Who else, man? Mr. Millie, Mr. Biglig, everybody. Mr. Extra Carnage X, Aegis Guide, Convict. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And if I don't see you in an hour and a half, I guess I will see you in the next YouTube video or in the next live stream. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's the best way to help me out, and it will always be free. And yeah, my G, I'll see you in a bit. And if I don't see you in a bit, I guess I'll see you soon. And in the meantime, stay happy, stay safe, stay cozy. Skits loves you. I'll see you soon, my G.